Hello everyone, and welcome back to our series where we are the Unholy Horde here in Norland. And in the last episode, we had some warriors that showed up that were a little bit under-leveled, so I was a little bit confused by that. But as a kind commenter noted, apparently prisoners can actually become warriors if you dismiss them. I thought they could only become peasants, but apparently they can actually go to our warriors as well, which would definitely explain that. So at least we know why that is happening, and basically we're going to have to wait some time to actually get the warriors we need to go and attack Letos. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to be skipping forward quite a bit, and maybe in the meantime while I go forward, I may attack like some bandit camps or something like that, but probably nothing substantial is going to happen. I can't imagine we're going to get attacked. If Sophia gets attacked, then we will definitely show that, but otherwise it'll probably be, I would guess, at least 5 days, maybe more, to acquire enough soldiers. I think we're going to want, let's say, they're at 19 still, so as long as they don't get walls, we'll probably want 50 or so, something like that. So that's going to be actually probably closer to 10 days. So yeah, we're just going to be skipping forward, and by that point, Kelton will also be of age. So I may show that, but otherwise I will just let you guys know if anything substantial happens in the meantime. Okay, a very quick thing here. I didn't think that Kelton would get through military logistics so quickly, but as you can see, he's already at 61% compared to Polima at 70% on the first military logistics, so there's really no reason to actually keep her on this. It's just kind of wasting her time. We'll go ahead and put her, I guess, on Temple instead, and hopefully she can get that through. We could even maybe go with defensive towers, but I think we're probably fine with where we are. For the moment, as far as we need to get our actual walls before we're worried about towers. But either way, I just wanted to let you guys know about that. Okay, now some good news because Kelton has come of age, and we have also given him a title, so now he is officially one of our landed lords here. And good thing he already got his heavy armor and axe equipped. That is good. So now we have our official new heir, which is going to be very good for us. And he has 4 combat and 4 command still, so he's not too good at that, but he is very intelligent, so we'll make do with him for sure. Okay, very quick here. We are at the Scriptonic again, and we got the Eternal Loyalist book here, so we're going to go ahead and buy that. I think we're just going to sell Military Logistics 1. Usually I want to keep all these books, but that one we don't really need, so we're going to go ahead and get rid of it. And that's about it for the moment. Okay, now it has been something like 9 days since we started the episode, and we have finally gotten ourselves up to 50 warriors. Unfortunately, Letos is up to about 20 soldiers. However, I did notice something that we could do. We could actually bribe these forest bandits to attack Letos, and they will have the normal 13 that they have, plus apparently they'll hire another 5. This could be an interesting way to knock them down. I actually noticed that these forest bandits actually attacked Letos when they had walls, and it tore down the walls. So that could also be a way to take out walls of cities that have them. I don't know how long it does that or if it's even guaranteed, but it is something to think about. We're going to go ahead. We're going to send a messenger to go ahead and do this, and we're just going to see what that, how that affects everything. And on another note, all those warriors that I got rid of, I did not even take time to look at the macaw ones because, as you can see, this one is down to 18 combat now, and that's just because she is aging. I didn't even consider this because I didn't think age would really play a huge part, but she is one of the soldiers that we hired, so this is definitely from aging that she has lost that. So that is something that I'll need to keep an eye on if I get rid of any prisoners in the future. So either way, we're going to wait for that attack from the forest bandits to hit Letos, and then we're going to probably go and attack them as well. We might even just send that now. We will need to send Voynadar and Kelton here as well. I think we should have enough weapons, hopefully. Not Plima. Let's go with Kelton there. And definitely enough weapons, okay. And yep, everything looks good. Okay. Now it's already saying 81%, but we'll have to see exactly how that goes. And we may have to kind of have them circle around somewhere, maybe aim them at this camp or maybe at this village or something like that, just to make sure that these forest bandits have the chance to attack Letos first. Okay, apparently it was a good decision actually to start this attack on Letos, because as you can see, Sofia is about to be annexed by Nehemiah. So if we can cut them off by killing off Letos, that will actually prevent this attack on Sofia. So it's very good timing for us. Okay, now unfortunately that bribe apparently only attacked the village. I don't know if it actually tells you that. It says attack a town or villages in the province of Letos. And I guess it just decides on its own. So they went ahead and are going for the Wolford village, so that's not really going to help us at all. They're at 21 soldiers. This could be a little bit, this could actually kill off quite a bit of our army, but let's go ahead and let's just try it. We have to in order to save Sofia anyways. And they do have 2 towers with 6 on them, it looks like. Which shouldn't be too bad. If we can kill off a Monkotep here, then that should actually make them fold rather quickly anyways, so I'm not too worried. But they do have a lot of armor. That is a lot of armored soldiers. So that's actually a little scary. Hopefully Kelton doesn't get killed here. I would actually almost prefer Sedimen to die. Well, okay, well, maybe not, but Sedimen is, of course, in 40, so there is that. It looks like they are folding very, very quickly, though. We haven't lost anybody yet. Very good, okay. I am happy about that. And everybody can go ahead and attack this one as well. And they can just go for the second one together. Perfect. This is about as well as it could have gone, honestly. Barely any losses. Did we kill, yeah, we did kill their lord as well. No surprise there, really. We are trying to burn them to the ground, so killing off the lords is kind of a necessity. And that is that. So 3 dead. That is actually really good. We also stole 433 and killed off their noble family as well. The only downside here is that their village did have carrots, so that was actually quite nice for us to be able to steal their carrots all the time. For some reason, the food is showing 124 out of 0. I'm not sure what's going on there. Maybe it just needs to update. Not too sure. But either way, we will have to find another source of food, but I think we should be okay. I have, what is this, 6 carrot fields now, so I think we'll be alright there. And otherwise, let's look at Gorno. 42 soldiers and walls. That is going to be very difficult to topple. We could try to bribe these forest bandits again, and hopefully they would attack Gorno. Yeah, they can't even attack a village, so that would actually be perfect. So we'll bribe them, and what we're gonna do, we're gonna need to sell off a little bit of our roads. We're probably okay to get rid of some of these ones over by the bushes, just because we aren't really harvesting from them right now anyways, due to the fact that we are pretty much focused on getting food. So let's just sell until we have maybe around 500 gold or so. Something like that. Perfect. Okay, we'll leave the rest there. And otherwise, we'll wait for everybody to get home, and we'll wait for these bandits to go and attack. If they would burn down these walls, that would definitely be perfect. Oh, and they're being attacked by marauders. That is perfect as well. Let's see how that goes. And it did not take down their walls. It did knock down a lot of their soldiers, though. So that's good. Oh, I guess Sophia was involved in that. That's quite funny. They're not a very helpful vassal for that. Either way, let's wait and see what happens with the forest bandits. Okay, so that messenger is nearly at the forest bandit camp by Gorno here. So we're going to actually just go ahead and send our attack at Gorno, because whatever happens there, we probably want to attack them before they recover from that marauder attack they just experienced. So let's go ahead. We do have a couple with inflamed wounds. We're just going to send them. I think we should be able to get back in time that they can still use medical salves. Make sure to give them all axes, of course. And just fill up these squads. It looks like this guy can't even move. It looks like 2 of them can't, actually. That means we're going to be down at least 2 soldiers here. That is not really my preference, but I think we can still survive. Burn to the ground. 61%. And we can't bring Sophia in, which is rather unfortunate. But, okay, let's go. And hopefully these bandits will attack Gorno and take out their walls for us. Okay, so it does say within a day. I don't see their army on the map yet, so maybe they're not going to attack right away, but hopefully they will soon. Okay, now these bandits have sent a whole 7 soldiers to attack Gorno. If they don't somehow manage to tear down the walls, which I really don't think they're going to be able to, even if it's, you know, like a chance-based thing or something, I don't think that's going to happen. We're going to have to call back our attack because 31 soldiers to our 48 is just not going to work, I don't think. It may be possible, but we would probably lose all of our lords, or all of our commanders, rather. So let's just see what happens here with these bandits. Okay, and they somehow lost 9 soldiers in that fight. I have no idea how that happened, but I don't think this is going to work. Yeah, 22 soldiers against these walls. Yeah, I don't know. I think we've got to just cancel. Okay, so I decided to take a look at their squad setup just to kind of see, and as you can see, they actually have no ranged units left at all. I don't know how that happened. Maybe they just don't even have them in their city for some reason, but 22 soldiers. We can take down the walls and not take any volleys of damage before the skirmish begins. I think we can actually do this. So I'm going to send them back, and we're going to see how this plays out. 2 times their numbers, more than that, and they have no ranged units to assault us while we take down their gates. So the gates are kind of non-factors here. We'll see how this goes. Okay, now let's go ahead and jump on in, and let's see how this works out for us. And as expected, they actually do not have any ranged units whatsoever. So that is not a bug or anything like that, which is good to know. So let's see. We're of course going to wait for these walls to be totally burnt down and for the fires to stop, and then we'll go in and we'll go straight for Philomona over there. And I think we're going to do pretty well. I think we're going to do very well, actually. They have, let's see, average of 9 combat skill, mostly macemen here. All their swordsmen are actually in the back here a little bit, so they will also be delayed to getting involved only by a second or so, but it may buy us enough time to kill off Philomona, or at least her best warriors. So let's go ahead and get on in there. There is the one axe, which is just Philomona, of course. And we'll actually kind of watch this play out a little bit, and yep, they are folding very quickly. That is awesome to see. Okay, they're pretty much toast now. Philomona's already down. I don't know if she died. Nope, she didn't die. And that is pretty much that. So I don't know actually what happens if the Lord actually survives. Does it still just kill off their family? Yes, it does. I guess we must execute her at the end there. Either way, I think that's where we're going to call it. So as you can see, we now need to settle another location. I'm actually wondering if we shouldn't just have Polima get divorced from Sediaman and have her do it, because I don't know who else we could possibly send. That's going to be another issue that we're going to start having. Yeah, it is actually going to be a pretty major issue when you think about it. But we are definitely going to settle this city so that we can get access to these 2 locations. Or actually, we would have access to several locations. And that'll be good because maybe we can get a marriage candidate or something for Kelton. And yeah, but otherwise, I think we're going to have to maybe think about maybe spawning in lords that we can send to actually settle these cities. I think that's okay. It's not like it actually helps us take over anything. It just allows us to have the city so that we can, you know, gain access to other cities that we can attack. That seems mostly fine. But whenever we can, we will definitely send somebody. So we could even, I don't think we can send Kelton, actually. Not too sure about that. No, it doesn't show him as an option. But yes, otherwise, I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.